President Obama's plan to set up a national commission on fiscal responsibility is completely wrong-headed in the way that it deals with the problems facing the country. First off, it misrepresents why we have a deficit. Secondly, it misrepresents the big problem facing the country, unemployment. And thirdly, it misrepresents the long-term problem facing the budget, and that's simply health care. First off, the idea that somehow we have this large deficit today because of an irresponsible Congress, that's 180 degrees wrong. It's very easy to show. The reason we have a large deficit today is because we let a housing bubble go unchecked. It collapsed through the economy in the worst downturn since the Great Depression, and because of that, the deficit has exploded. So that has nothing to do with Congress being out of control. Congress could be blamed for not regulating the financial industry, but it wasn't out of control spending that gave us this huge deficit. The second point, in terms of the pressing problems facing the country, unemployment is crisis number one. It's incredible that we don't have everyone in Washington doing everything they can every moment of the day to try and get the unemployment rate down. We're an economy, a society that is built around work. You don't get money if you don't work in this country. That's by design. We had welfare reform in 1996. We said everyone is supposed to work for their check. And we're in a situation where we have tens of millions of people who can't find jobs, not because they're lazy, not because they lack the skills. They can't get work because Ben Bernanke and Alan Greenspan messed up. But we're making them suffer. So unemployment has to be problem number one. We should be worried about that, not the deficit. Finally, when we look at the long-term picture and we get these really scary stories of enormous deficits 15, 20, 30 years out, that's a healthcare story. We don't have a problem with Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security. We have a problem with a broken healthcare system. We have to fix that. If our healthcare costs were comparable to Germany, Canada, any other country that we like to compare ourselves to, we would be looking at enormous budget surpluses, not deficits. So this commission is taking us 180 degrees the wrong way. It's not dealing with the problems that's facing the country. It's simply a cheap political ploy.